how does this impact, if at all, the disqualification hearing also in tandem happening with Fani Willis? What is your read on Judge McAfee's mindset, Christina?
Well, I think this is independent of the ruling on whether she should be removed or not. I didn't see a lot of crossover in this, and quite honestly, it's a great ruling. I'm happy to see that some of the charges are going to be thrown out. I am hopeful that in the near future it's irrelevant because the entire case gets thrown out because Fani Willis is irredeemably compromised in her relationship with Mr. Wade. So I'm real happy with the ruling as it came out. I think it's great, but I'm hopeful for what's coming in the future that it will get rid of everything.
Yeah, I didn't see crossover, but I thought maybe because if you have Nathan Wade, who has no experience, helping you with RICO charges, maybe there's problems with it, and that's part of it. So we wait and see. But obviously, this is a major win, not just for Trump, but the other co-defendants, Tom. Mark Meadows was also caught up in some of this in that phone call, as you know. What's your read into what may happen next, and if we'll ever see a superseding indictment, to Christina's point?
Well, this is a bad look for them. They have tripped over themselves in unforced errors, and now the judge has said you can't just say he broke the law. You have to say what portions of the law and exactly how he broke it. And it seems incredible to me that they didn't know that they had to do this sufficiently at the time. And so it looks like they rushed it. And also in the court of public opinion, which really matters, it looks like things are really going Trump's way or not going their way, and Friday could really bring that home. They, of course, wanted all of these before the election so that they could brand Trump the bad guy and the one who wasn't exonerated, and Biden being the good guy. So I don't think she's actually going to push too hard on redoing this because I think she doesn't want to risk this being delayed any further. Keep in mind, though, that if it turns out no matter what it's going to be delayed, she may wind up doing that.
Well, obviously, another win in addition to clinching the nomination last night for Donald Trump today. Let's talk about Special Counsel Robert Hur. His testimony went for hours yesterday, unfolded live here on Newsline as we watch. He basically said a lot of things about his decision not to charge President Biden, saying, I did not exonerate him. Why do you think that there was such a pushback on the word exonerate, where Democrats were trying to say, no, you did exonerate him, Christina?
Because by Robert Hur saying he did not exonerate Joe Biden, it implies that Joe Biden is guilty of a crime, despite the fact that it basically says that in the report, that he knowingly withheld classified information that he didn't have a lawful right to do. As well as his testimony also said, based on his response to questions from Matt Gaetz and Jim Jordan, Joe Biden actually lied in the course of the investigation. Of course, lying to a federal investigator is a federal offense and in many cases a felony. So there are many crimes committed here by Joe Biden that the Republicans are latching on, saying, well, why aren't we holding him accountable? And so for Robert Hur to say, I did not exonerate him, leaves open the question of, well, then why aren't we charging Joe Biden?
And the ghostwriter, who apparently was destroying evidence. Let's play this soundbite from Matt Gaetz of Florida.
Mr. President, why did you share classified information with your ghostwriter? The president: I did not share classified information. I did not share it. I guarantee I did not. That's not true, is it, Mr. Hur?
That is inconsistent with the findings based on the evidence in my report.
Yeah, so it's a lie. It's just what regular people would say, right? Yeah, all right.
And that exchange also included where some of the ghostwriters and notes were destroyed. I mean, that seems like a red flag. I mean, Tom, if it was any other American, possibly charges?
Well, any other American besides Hillary. This very much reminded me of when we went through all of this and Comey said, here's all the things, but I'm not going to do this. All the elements are there, including obstruction, which is the destruction of evidence, which is why they claim Trump is so bad, because he tried to stop or obstruct the investigation. Now we have that as well. Either they throw them both out, or our system is compromised.
Congresswoman Harriet Hagman brought up Hillary's name during her time as well. It was pretty fascinating exchange as well. Got to leave it there. Christina Bobb, Tom Del Beccaro, thanks for joining us on this breaking news today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Congratulations, Christina.
Thank you.